Hello my Wolfpack and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Competitive Guide videos. Today we're covering Aegislash. Now Aegislash is no longer considered Ubers, I don't think. I think it is now back into OU. It is back into OU because it did get nerfed a little bit. Its defense and special defense did get lower from 150 to 140, and the same for the attacks when you're in your attack mode. But I've got 3 sets for you today, 2 generic and 1 dynamax. Let's just jump straight in. The first set I have is a very typical Aegislash set. We have leftovers on here to allow us to maintain some health because you are going to take some hits here. But whilst we're in our shield form, I'm going to call them shield and sword form. That's just what I'm going to call them. I'm not sure if that's what they're actually called. But in the shield form, you have access to Swords Dance. So you can double your attack. Now, that will obviously change when you decide to go into your sword form and actually attack, because your defense will swap with your attack, meaning that you'll have 316, which will be doubled, which will go to 632, obviously making a very, very, very powerful attack. And even if you could get 2 Swords Dances set up, you would be able to sweep quite likely, assuming that you're still able to take the hits. We've then got King Shield, which King Shield is a very good attack. I think it was nerfed as well. I think it used to be harshly lowering the attack, so -2 attack. But now, if you get contact, it's only -1 attack, which means that physical Pokemon can become a little less worrisome. And then move-wise, even if you've got like that +2, the +4, whatever you've gone for with the Swords Dance, you could then have a priority move into Shadow Sneak. Now, Shadow Sneak isn't that powerful, but you would have absolutely huge attack stats. So if you was to, for example, go to +6, which would be 4 times your attack stat, once you're in your attack form or your blade form, I think it's called blade form actually, you would be well over 1,200. I think it's 1,264. So very, very, very high and powerful. And that Shadow Sneak means that you're going to be doing a lot of damage to things. You've then got Iron Head as well, just in case you've got things like normal types there, or Pokemon that aren't really going to be affected by the Shadow Sneak. EV's gone for max HP and max attack, with an Adamant Nature, some more attack, less special attack, and 4 EVs in special defense. It's important to decide when you need to be in your defense mode and attack mode, because that's going to make a huge difference to how long you're going to be able to survive and potentially sweep. The second Aegislash I have is a more interesting version. I think it's less standard, but I think it's interesting. I've put Autotomize on here, allowing you to double your speed from 240 to 480, meaning you're outspeeding the majority of Pokemon. And you can also have your weakness policy activated when you're in your defense form. Now, your weakness policy will raise up your attack and special attack by 2 stages, meaning that you've got essentially what you would have got from that Swords Dance. You're now 632 in your attack when you turn into your attack form, which is absolutely huge. So having that weakness policy activate, whilst you autotomize, it can allow for you to become very fast and very strong and potentially sweep. You've then got King Shield, just in case of things like priority, which will lower the attack down, meaning that you're going to be able to survive more hits. You've got Shadow Claw, which is the powerful ghost type attack. If you're still concerned, you can go for Shadow Sneak, but as you're going for the autotomize here, you might as well go for the Shadow Claw because, let's face it, and there's not going to be many Pokemon that can outspeed you, except for priority and priority moves. The only one you really have to worry about is Sucker Punch, I would say. Then you've got Sacred Sword here as well, just hit a variety of Pokemon, and Dark types, because obviously Dark types can do a lot of damage to you. Yeah. Eevee's gone for max HP and max speed, with a Jolly Nature, so more speed, less special attack, and 4 EVs in attack. Oh, sorry. This one's decided to go for 4 in attack. You could go for max in your attack instead, rather than... So yeah, let me try that again. So you can go max HP and max speed, so you're allowing yourself to live those hits and doubling your attack power, because obviously the 316 is what you'd naturally be. It would go very high. Double, which would just be huge anyways. Or you could go for the max attack and have even more power, but you'd obviously be able to live less attacks. So obviously choose as you wish and what you want to do with Aegislash. The third and final form we have is we have a Dynamax set. So I put a choice band on here. Basically, when you Dynamax, your choice band isn't activated, so you could use any of these moves. Now, all 4 of these moves you're actually capable of using when Dynamax. So you've got Close Combat, which returns to Max Knuckle and raise up your attack. You've got Aerial Ace, which will raise up your speed. You've got Iron Head, which will raise up your defense, and then Head Smash, which will set up a Sandstorm, which could do things like Break Sash, for example, or if you want to get a different Pokemon in later on, for example, a Excadrill, then that can come in and potentially start sweeping if it's got Sand Rush. So really good moves you've got here. All 4 of them are usable when Dynamaxed, and obviously when you go back to your normal form, you will be locked into one move, so do be sure to pick the correct move. You haven't got King Shield on here. You could put King Shield if you wanted to allow you to have Max Guard as well, but it is up to you how you decide to run this. EV-wise, go for max HP and max attack with an Adamant Nature, some more attack, less special attack. You could go max attack, max speed, max HP, max speed, max HP, max defense. Whatever you would like to do, that is what you can go for. That is all for today. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Anyways, I'm out for it, so have a good one, and I'll see you soon.